طبعا تحدثنا عن تقنيات حديثة، ومن ضمن هذه التقنيات يمكن تقنيات مبتكرة في فرز التمور. بيسعدنا ندعو المستر ليو دالي فاتشي، وهو الرئيس التنفيذي لشركة جرين تكنولوجي الإيطالية، ومهندس خبير في خطوط فرز الفواكه منذ 50 عاما، وخبرة في فرز التمور منذ عام 2008 بالتعاون مع الجامعات الإيطالية. ويلكم دكتور ليو.
Thank you. You hear me? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. My name is Leo Dalle Vacche. I am the owner of a company named Green Technology. We make machineries for sorting all kind of fruits. But sorry, now it's better. But mainly for me, I dedicated my last 15 years to the sorting of dates. I had the occasion to come in this nice country, Jordan, and I met here one very special person. This person was named Abdullah Arar, Dr. Abdullah Arar, and he introduced me to understand what dates were. I didn't know what the dates were at the moment. And so together we began to think, to make something, to mechanize, to automatize this sorting of dates. Up to that moment, probably the sorting was made by hand or by mechanical rollers diverging or something like. And we thought to make the first electronic machines by weight sorting that we did here in in Arar Farms. The new system anyhow was growing. The electronics was always faster, was always the PC, the computers were more. And so also the mechanical part of the machineries had to be adapted to this new kind of electronic system. And the mechanics had to be adapted to use fully the capabilities of the computers. This means that nowadays we have machines that can run at a speed minimum 3-4 times speeder than 10 years ago. They can detect the characteristics of the dates, including a rotation of 360 degrees all around to inspect all the surface of the date. In order to find all the characteristics we have to detect. Is dimensional, is color, is defect, moisture, and so on. Also the weight, because for medjool in particular, also the weight of the dates is important. I just want to try if I can. Where is to put this one? Sorry. I think it's. Now, just to see, I devoted practically all my life to sorting machineries. This you see is the first Italian sorting machinery not for dates, of course. We have no dates in Italy. This is for apples. But was the first electronic machine in the year 82, making the sorting by weight and color. So just to make a little story. Anyhow, here I wanted to explain now how is which is now the state of the art, for the dates. Here we have all the wavelengths possible. So we see that we have some visible light and visible part of the wavelengths visible, and one part is infrared, is where we work to detect the different parameters we have to detect. With the visible, using the visible light, we detect the color of the fruit, in this case of the date. Using infrared or near infrared, near infrared and short wave infrared length or frequency, we inspect all other, like the external defect, the internal defect through hyperspectral camera, spectral camera, and all this is made through. Is made through what? Through one camera. And this is one camera we made. Is a camera made positively for our machines. Is a camera working both for visible light and near infrared light, and this is very, very important. Is a camera homemade. I mean, is not in commerce, and also permits also to have the possibility to guarantee the availability of the camera for 10 years. Otherwise, with the commercial cameras, probably you can. You should have a problem you don't find a spare part because is out of production in some year. I don't know. So this we produce, and in this camera we pre-process the image directly in the camera with our software, and we give the first aid to the artificial intelligence system that we will see before how is applied on the machine. Okay. So on our machine, on the machine in general, in sorting machine, we can apply this system. And this camera, of course, is integrated in the production line by a program, I can say, by a system, not a program, named QI Smart. All this system check and controls all the date, both the objective dimensioning, like length, diameter, weight, not the camera. The weight is made by electronic scales, of course. So dimension. This is objective data that you can measure. You can take a caliper to see how much is long or how much is the width of the diameter, the caliber of the date, but also what is not directly measurable, like, for example, the low skin. the percentage of low skin on the surface of the date. The date is inspected during the rotation, so all the surface is detected. You can say, oh, okay, but if you have one great diameter date and one small diameter date, the small one can make 1.5 turn, and the other makes only one, for example. This is not true because we know preliminary the dimension of the diameter, so we take the part of the rotation necessary to inspect the 360 degrees. So with this 360 date rotation, the image is elaborated by algorithm, and artificial intelligence give a total surface analysis. Okay, let's see what we can do with that. What we can do is we can do sorting for the, I can say, defect isn't color, is not a defect, can be only necessary to divide different colors. The more clear, the more brown. Low skin is so important. We have seen how much is important the low skin. We can detect in the machine we working machine up to 4 different A, B, C, D percentage of low skin. I mean, less than 5%, from 5 to, I don't know, to 10, from 10 to, I don't know. So 4 different levels of low skin. Okay, how we do that? Okay, I explain later. We can also see, I don't know, other defect like bird pics. Bird pics is very important for some days more than the medjool, because in the medjool is very accurate to protect from the birds. But for example, in Saudi, we have a very big problems for the bird pick, because the birds go and pick the date. The yellow ring is a fact that we can find in some medjool. Then, applying another camera, not the chromatic camera we have seen before, one hyperspectral camera, a camera that works on the spectrum of the object, I can say, of the date in this case, passing inside, can see the internal defects. Internal defects mostly are black mold, not many other. Somebody asking me when we can detect the eggs. Sometimes I can say it can be proved. Or the moisture. The moisture, now we have a machine working that makes 5 levels of moisture. So you can take out the top, the very dry, and in the middle you can detect 3 different levels of moisture. On the other side, we have also the other I can say, objective parameters to detect. That is the length. You can easy check, see if the length separation, segregation is good or not, because you take a caliper and you test. The same with the diameter, of course, the volume, also the volume you can check, and the weight, if the machine is including the weight system. Some of our machine can also make the weight, single weight, of course. With the weight, we have some limit of the speed, because we cannot go on the same speed of 20 or 18 or 20 days per second, because the precision of the signal that we receive is not enough stable. So we cannot guarantee at the end to have the requested precision of plus minus 1 gram. It's very, 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 very difficult because of the time we have to detect that. Okay. So what we can do now, just to make it a very fast summary. For the external defect, we don't use any system of measuring polygonals or areas of different color, for example, to detect the difference, the low skin. We use another system. We use it's abused now because everybody is speaking about artificial intelligence, but we use artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence work together with the computer vision. The computer vision looks, see, observe, understand, and artificial intelligence applies and enables the PCs, because there are many, not one, to reason, to think, to take decisions. I don't want to go deeper.
Yes, time is
technical thinking about but how it works. It works. The most simple way to work is to use the system. We have two possibilities. To use the deep learning system. Deep learning means that we take, very, very simply, to take a lot of data and to teach the machine what is common to all these pictures that we take. What we need for that, we need a lot of data to be analyzed, and reanalyzed until the computer vision distinguishes and recognizes the images. For example, you find here, for example, to train a computer to recognize the dates and defects, before you have to recognize dates from stones, for example, needs to be fed with a large amount of date images and related defects in order to learn the different recognized date and the related defects. What we do really is to take samples of different external defects, for example, like 500 samples or 1,000 samples that you customer, you are running the machine, you are the expert, you decide that this is premium, okay, this is large premium, this is large B, this is large C, there's a lot of data you have to pass. But you have really to pass manually on the machine under the cameras, and the machine detects what's common is in all what we put inside, also together with the rotation of the date, of course. And the reiteration of this system permits to have a very precise detection of A, B, C, D. So I mean 4 different low skin segregations. For all the sizes also. So you say you need some days because you have to find one. First of all, you have to detect. No, you have to try to find 500 data with this, and then you pass inside, and the machine learns how to be. This is the system that we use that gives us complete satisfaction. Also, the customers, not. Normally, the customer make that himself. They send us pictures, and we make the algorithms in our laboratory, and we send the day after. If he wants to change, because for example, he's changing. He's buying, I don't know, dates or coming from, or medjool coming from Dead Sea instead of the Jordan Valley. They are a little different. So they can make different.
Could you please conclude?
Sorry?
Could you please conclude? The time is over, please.
I have to okay, sorry. I wanted to say something more with the technology we are applying now that is more is better also than deep learning. It is the neural network. The neural network is really the top of this technology in this moment. Just to say, it's the same when you have to detect you are in car and you detect the roads sign, no? To teach to teach our car computer to understand that, or our is used by this system that now we apply on the machine. It is a CNN, so it's a convolutional neural network. Neural because they is the most similar what happens to the human eye in the retina and in the first cerebral part. So that already elaborates part of the system. I'm sorry, just one thing. Just one thing. Okay, what I was telling before is named labeling of days, because we label really the days according to their what we want. No. The last is about internal quality and internal quality and black mold aspergillus detection. Sorry. We have very good results, and now we are making a new system that will permit in the future. We permit in the future to make a very good pre-sorting of dates before going in the final sorting. That's very important, not only because of the person that now you need, and you I say you, but the farmers need to make the pre-sorting manually, normally, in the very bad condition, of course, because it's not easy. To make it with the machine. With the machine that, of course, must have a very big capacity, of course, because the time to do that, this job is very short compared to all the time you have after to make the definitive sorting, you know, for packing, for what you do. Okay. So is you just to see, we have a very good result in the detection of the humidity.
The mic, please. Mic, Dr. Leo.
Mike, Leo.
15 is 15 also here. Sorry.
Leo.
Sorry. No, sorry. I'm not used. So you see, this the prediction and the real what happens really. So the one day to 26 humidity can be 25 or 24, but we are very close. It's very linear, I can say. So sorry. Sorry.
So,
Some question.
Okay.
Disposal.
okay, thank you, Mr. Leo, for your valuable presentation. The floor is open for questions. We have a question from Dr. Anwar Haddad.
Yes, thank you, Leo, for this very important
Very short.
nowadays technology. Thank you very much. حقيقة احنا يعني هذه المحاضرة او هذا هو خبير، وهو من احدى الشركات المهمة في انتاج ماكينات التعبئة والتدريج للتمور. وانا حبيت هذه المحاضرة انها تكون، لانه الان اكثر من نصف انتاجنا يذهب عبر عمليات الفرز الآلي، وما بدنا ندخل بجدل ما بين الفرق اليدوي والآلي. المجهول مختلف تماما عن أي صنف من أصناف التمور. معظم أصناف التمور تفرز بلكي، وتفرز على أساس الوزن أو الحجم، لكن تمور المجهول تحديدا في هنالك التقشر، وهنالك السوفتنس أو الطراوة، وهنالك أيضا أحيانا الأعفان اللي بداخل الثمار. فما يجري، وهذا أنا بحب أنه كل مزارع ينتبه لهذا الموضوع لأنه كثير مهم. وهنالك أحيانا قد تنشأ مشاكل ما بين أصحاب المصالح وما بين الشركات. مثلا على سبيل المثال الماكينات التعبئة والتدريج الآلية الآن وأحدث ماكينات التعبئة، ولدينا زيارة بكرة في هذه المناسبة، لدينا زيارة لواحدة من آخر تقنيات فرز تعبئة وتغليف التمور. ومن يرغب بأن يسجل اسمه لزيارة هذا المشغل، إذا سمحتوا على الطاولة في آخر هذه القاعة سجل اسمه، لأنه في باص بده يطلع الساعة 11 ويرجع تقريبا الساعة 1 لمدة ساعتين. اللي بدي أقوله كثير مهم، بيتعلق بمصلحة، يعني إحنا في جمعية التمور نقف في يعني أمام هذه المصلحة اللي بتخص الطرفين، والطرفين بيهمونا. لكن مثلا على سبيل المثال 11 الساعة 10 الباص بيطلع من هون من أمام الفندق الساعة 10. مثلا على سبيل المثال الماكينة بتأخذ الوزن بس ما بتأخذ كسر الوزن. المواصفة القياسية في الأردنية بتقول إنه أكثر من 17 جرام حتى 21 جرام هذا لارج، يصنف لارج. الماكينة ما بتقرأ 17.1 17 رقم 17 المطلق هو ضمن فئة الميديوم. أكثر من 17 يعني 17.1 و2 و3 حتى 21 هذا لارج. فالماكينة ما بتأخذ أكثر، ما بتأخذ it doesn't consider يعني decimals. فلذلك المزارع لازم يكون عارف إنه مرات بتكون عنده حبة طالعة بالهذا هي أصلاً ميديوم بس هي طالعة باللارج، لأنه الماكينة بتأخذها أيضا يعني ما بتفشق عن هذا الموضوع. وهذا بيحصل بالجامبو بالسوبر جامبو وبيحصل بكل الدرجات. الأهم من هذا إنه ما يحصل في عملية التقشر. لما أنا باجي بقول بدي تقشر أقل من 5%، هو بضبط الماكنة على أقل من 5%. أنا بتمنى على كل مزارع أن يقف أمام فرز بضاعته. هذه مهمة جدا. الماكنة والمصنع بيطلع أول فوج وبقول له تفرج هذا هيك عجبك، هي بتأكد إنه يعني تقريبا موضوع الرطوبة المعدل الرطوبة بالمواصفة القياسية للتمور الأردنية 23 ل 25%. أيضا 23 ل 25% هو رينج. هذه الرطوبة 25 26 أو 4 أو 22 هذه بتفرق كثير بالأوزان بالنسبة لنا. فأرجو إنه من كل واحد لما يروح يفرز على ماكنة أن يكون موجودا. يعني أنت لما إحنا هاي تبعت الزيتون اسمها اللي بنعصر مش نعصر اللي بنرصع عليها الزيتون، مش بتحط الزيتون أنت وبتتفرج بيعمل لك بيقول لك هيك بدك، روح خليك تشوف هيك بدك، بيورجيك أول فوج وبتتأكد إنه البضاعة عم تنفرز كما يطلبها المشتري والسوق الدولي. هذه المحاضرة في غاية الأهمية. هذه التقنيات موجودة، Thank you very much, Mr. Leo.
Thank you
I'm
to
sorry.
you, thank you.
Maybe somebody. Maybe there is the translation. You know, I've seen that you have. أنا أعتقد إنه في translation. Yes, موجودة there. للي كان ما بعرفش إنجليزي. بس أنا بقول هذه يعني هذا تقنية وعلم الآلة هي عبارة عن سمارت وبتتعلم شو اللي بدك اياه. انا اسف بس انا حبيت اوضح انه اهميه هذه المحاضره. شكرا كثير.
شكرا مهندس انور حداد. شكرا مستر ليو.
سؤال ضروري بس.
اوكي one more question.
تفضل. في سؤال بس ضروري بس على الصلاة. What about internal insect investigation?
Sorry?
What about internal insect investigation? صبات الحشرية الداخلية in your machine.
So you want I explain better the about the internal inspection how it's done. Internal inspection is made by another camera than chromatic. The chromatic camera is the one you have seen at the beginning, and the second camera, synchronized of course with the others, that use a hyperspectral camera. It's not something now. I don't say it's not super innovative system, but the innovative is the application, because these spectral cameras, of course, making the spectrum of what they and the wavelength they use, they can enter and refract, I can say, the different wavelengths of the different components of the internet. And so we can go to see where is water, for example. Where is water, or where is something different density like black mold. That's all.
Okay, thank you. We have the last question.
The same question. I want to ask about how this technology discovered the internal infested by fungus, Penicillium or.
Sorry. Better because
I want to ask about the best computerized technique to discover the internal infested by fungus, like Rhizobus or Penicillium. What is the best technique to discover this internal infested? Yes.
internal defect, is not only me. It's a technique that is used also by other suppliers. I can say, because I don't want to take. I want to tell the truth. The internal quality is the internal quality. Internal defects, probably, or some of the internal defects, because there are other defects internal that we cannot till now detect. Like I was speaking before about eggs, we are not. If you have 2 eggs inside, even they are died because we killed preliminary with the vacuum fumigation. It's very difficult to detect. But anyhow, this is this hyperspectral camera. That is, of course, is a camera a little, I can say, delicate. Why? Because it must work in a very stable temperature, so it's climatized inside, and nothing else works.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Leo. I know that it's a very important subject and we have more questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you to you. Thank you very much.